Yo, what's up, guys? It's Optic Retals, and today I am back with Q&A. I like to do these every, I don't know when the last time I did one was, but every like 6 months or so. You guys have questions, I have answers. I'm an open book, and you know my YouTube videos, I can talk to you guys, but you guys don't get to ask me questions while I'm recording, obviously. I hate streaming, so this is my best solution. So I tweeted out, ask me questions, and I have about 20-ish, 25 of the ones that I wanted to answer. So I will answer those, and without further ado, we'll start with Waddle. Favorite teammate you've had? In terms of someone who made me better, it was definitely Sipical. When I first joined SSG, he was the best player in the world when I first joined. He always grinded, was super on his teammates, me and Arsenal, about grinding, and we were the best team in NA for 2 or 3 months, and that was a big reason why. I mean, he was one of the most motivated players of all time, and that's who I've got there. If we have to go nicest person I've ever played with, it's Magic Bear. Not close. Magic's the nicest kid I've ever played with. I love it. I love it. Favorite esport outside of Rocket League? Watch a lot of COD, which is nice being on Optic. Smite. Bear with me. Smite, COD, Rocket League, obviously. Counter-Strike, a little Valorant, but mostly COD, so that's about it. What made you choose Optic over other orgs? So, for those of you that do know, I was kicked from Space Station right after Worlds ended, and I had about a month and a half, 2 months to find an org. Thankfully, with the brand that we've created, you guys included, and my performance at Worlds, we had a lot of orgs throw money at us, and won't name names, obviously, but good tier 1 orgs, and we almost signed to one. And right before we signed, I mean, perfect deal. One of the biggest contracts in Rocket League. Right before Optic DM'd us, it was like, hey, it was Hastro and Ian, the player manager. It's like, hey, we finally got permission from Space Station. We want you here. Tell us what you want. And they offered what I wanted, and it was always gonna be Optic, right? Like, if say every org offered me the same amount of money, it's not even a doubt in my mind who I would go with. It's a dream org. I love this org, and I wouldn't pick anywhere else. Will you ever do coaching pro or just coaching on YouTube after retirement? I'm not sure. I have another question about this later that I'll answer, but I really don't know what I'm gonna do when I retire. I could play in like the lower bubble scene. I could coach. I could do content. I could try and go into like management. I really don't know. I will figure that out. I'm kind of going with the flow for now. Favorite moment or memory as a pro player? On LAN, it just has to be winning Montreal. DreamHack Montreal 2019, Memist and Gyro did one of the best Cinderella stories in Rocket League history, and that will forever be #1 until I win another LAN. But out of game, trying to think. London was awesome. Everyone, you guys know most of the scene. Most of the scene is like 18 or 17 to 19. So all the 18-year-olds are able to go out in London. Made it a lot of fun. Madrid was really cool. Season 8 Worlds. There was a taco shop that like 25 players went to at 10 p.m. one night. $1 tacos, best food I've ever eaten still. Tacos. It's literally called tacos in like this random spot in Madrid. Unbelievable tacos. Those are probably top 2. If you had to be stranded on a deserted island with another pro for 6 months, who would it be? I pasted this question into my Discord, and I didn't think of the answer. So you guys are going to see me live thinking. Not Arsenal. Jesus, no. Someone that could keep me company, that I enjoy being around, but also has decent survival skills, which, why would I know anyone's survival skills? But I'm going to have to take a guess. I'm going to go with, I'm going to say Appjack. Seems smart. I get along with him. good head on his shoulders. 6 months is a long time. Maybe I'll develop his accent. Could be cool. At Retals, who is next up in NA? Another question I didn't give myself any room to think on, but next up in NA. Depends how next up we're talking, because there's people I like Shopify, Parth and 2 Piece of Memory. I like them a lot. They're already top 10 in North America. I think they're 10th. I like Cam. I like Flitz. I like the twos grinders, and that's 2 of them. I still like Omar. I don't know why Omar hasn't come up yet. I think it'll happen eventually. It's I like those 3. Whataburger or In-N-Out. Whataburger's the most... Okay. Texans, bear with me. Oh, Whataburger is the most overrated burger spot I've ever eaten from in my entire life. In-N-Out's alright. For its price, In-N-Out's great. I don't really see the In-N-Out hype either. People say it's better than Five Guys, which is ridiculous. I know Five Guys is $28 for a burger, but way better than In-N-Out. So I'm going to go In-N-Out. Biggest regret in your life? It's a deep question. So I'm going to say biggest regret in Rocket League. Season X, G2 offered me Dreeza's spot, or a tryout for Dreeza's spot, and I said no, stay on SSG. And then 3 months later, Sipical left anyways. And it was kind of Sip got an offer from a top team, and then I got an offer. We were like, you want to stay? And he was like, yeah. I was like, all right, let's stick. And then, bad. But I really want to play the J-Naps. But who knows? Maybe it would have gone horribly. Maybe it would have gone awesome. Who knows? Favorite cologne. Oh, I forgot to go get it. All right, Veeds, cut it. Someone said favorite cologne. I love that someone asked this question because I am weirdly bougie with my colognes. Make sure this doesn't have my address on it or something. No, it doesn't. Okay. Affordable. It's still a little pricey, but Prada Milano. Okay. It's a little pricey, but it's worth it. Had it forever. Okay. Bougie stuff. You can't even see it. Another 13 from Le Labo, or the Noir 29 from Le Labo. Very pricey. Please don't look up how much it was, because I don't like thinking about it. But I'm really into cologne, so I'm glad someone did ask that question. What game/series was your peak? Go back, lore trip, all of you. RLCS Spring Regional 2 against NRG and Envy, I think. The best tournament I've ever played. We won it. It was great. That's the last regional I've won, by the way. It's almost 2 years ago now. Who was your inspiration coming up as a pro? Okay, I had 3. Because these were the first 3 to add me on Steam. You ready? Corrupted G, Dapper, J-Naps. Those are my 3. What's your favorite movie? The Prestige and Inception. Those are my top 2. What can we as viewers do to help grow the Rocket League scene? And I pasted this because I wanted to talk about it a little bit. You guys really can't do much. I mean, you guys can keep watching, keep supporting. Really not that much you guys can do. It's really on the players. The players have to start doing more content, helping their orgs do content. Because if not, with how much money we make, it's completely unsustainable if these players don't help their orgs make money. And that's just the reality check. There's going to be a lot of orgs dropping out this year. I mean, hopefully not the big ones, but who knows? I mean, these players are making 6 figures and refusing to do content, and it sucks. Hardest part about being a pro, such as non-stop training for hours on end and scrimming, mental, etc. I don't want to get into all of it. Hope you understand what I'm asking. Your biggest hardship you faced so far in your career. Like I said, we make an unrealistic amount of money, and I'm playing video games. And I get flown out to events. It's a dream job, and I'm not at all taking it for granted. There's nothing else I'd rather be doing. However, scheduling sucks. We get maybe a few weeks off a year to go do whatever. You have a month and a half off after Worlds if you have to make a roster change. I got kicked. I had no vacation after Worlds. The good part about missing the fall major was that I had a month off, which is very rare. It's only because it was winter break as well. That kind of sucks. I missed out scrim times suck. You scrim back in the day during the whole night. So during high school, I missed like everything. Football games, parties. Wasn't able to really be a normal kid. Again, wouldn't change anything. But it is very easy to isolate yourself as a professional Rocket League player. And I don't, as a kid that likes to go out and hang out with friends, even I did it. So the kids that had no interest in that probably missed every experience they could. Again, I don't want my comments to be like, oh, I work a 9 to 5. And it's like, I know. And I'm very blessed, but it's kind of sucks sometimes. What's the day in the life of Retals? I don't do much. Especially when I'm in Dallas, when I'm home, it's different because all my friends are home from high school and college and whatever. When I'm here, it's a lot of work. I go to the gym every day. I golf a decent amount. Shout out Rambo Ray, my golf partner. And I play a lot of Rocket League. I'll drive either down to Frisco for content, or I'll go down to the office, which is right next door, for content. But other than that, I mean, I drive down to Austin sometimes. I have buddies down in Austin, Texas, but that's a 3-hour drive, and especially during the season, I can't do that. Worst team you ever played against on the LAN? This was a mean one. I don't know why I pasted this. Canberra Havoc. Sorry. Season 8 Madrid. We beat them like 15-3 in a best of 5. And this is the last question. How many more seasons do you think you have left in you? I think I'll have this full season. And I think I'll have one more. I think I'm probably done after that. You know, it's been a long career, longer than average, for sure. I've been playing since I was 15 professionally. I just turned 20. So I've made a good dent. I won a major. I won a LAN. I mean, winning Worlds would be awesome. I'm going to do everything I can to make this career go on as long as I can. But, you know, it's not easy. You have a lot of kids, 14, 15-year-old kids are playing 150 hours, 130 hours per 2 weeks. And it's like, these kids just, they're as hungry as I was 5 years ago. And not to say I'm not hungry now, but, you know, you get older. And that's how it goes. So I would like to retire with Optic. We'll see how it goes. I mean, we got to perform. We're paid well, and we're on the best org in the world. So the results we've been getting aren't cutting it. At least in my standards. I haven't even talked to Optic about it. But we'll see. We'll see for sure. But that'll be it. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, I love you guys. You guys make all of this possible. Thankfully, you know, without the brand that I created, I probably wouldn't have been signed to Optic. So indirectly, you guys got me this job, which is awesome. But I appreciate you guys a ton. If you do enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Drop more questions down below for another Q&A. I'll come back to this in 6 months, and we'll see where we are then. But I love you guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.